Yo, welcome to the Monday Midsole. Today, fresh off of the We Are Cultivator collab, we got K Black, Kristen Black, K Beastin in the house. We're also going to talk about women's releases only in the sneaker community and how guys feel about that and how women feel about that. Also, we got Jay-Z entering the NFL, and what does that mean to Colin Kaepernick and the rest of us? All this and more on the Monday Midsole, and it starts right now.
You're now tuned into the Monday Midsole with your hosts, Mother, Carlos and Jays, Unboxed and Buckeye City Soul. Let's go!
Welcome to the Monday Midsole. I am your co-host, Buckeye City Soul, aka Kev, and we got a great show planned for you today. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it up there to the old man.
Down here, what's good? It's your boy Polos and Jays, the OG Jay Walker. Excited to be here tonight. With that, I'm gonna pass it out to Mo.
Oh, wow, very friendly. I like that. What's going on, everybody? Threw me off guard, man.
It's early.
I know. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mo, and I'm gonna keep it short and brief. We are going to kick it off. We have a very special guest, I guess, so to speak, who has no stranger to the show, Miss Kristen Black. What's going on?
Hi. Well, I can't see the chat, so I'm feeling kind of like out of the loop. But hey, everybody.
What? Girl, you better. Oh, Lord, that's okay.
Your fan club is definitely in effect.
Yes, they are here.
You can trash her. She won't even know.
First of all, congratulations on the release today.
Thank you.
And then just to kind of set the table, put the foundation down and ask a few questions. If people didn't see you were on before, but just give us like a brief history of how you got into kicks and how you got to where you are today.
Well, I got into kicks when I was like 5. I feel like it's my whole life. I can't remember a time where I didn't like shoes, and I just always was like into design. And like when Nike first started doing like Nike ID, like at Elizabeth Street, I was like super into it, but like nobody really knew about it. Like that at that point, Nike ID was like elite. So you had to be like invited special guest to go there. But so I got to make like a corduroy dunk, like the whole shoe's corduroy with like a leather hit. It's really fire. I did corduroy before Sean Witherspoon. Just saying. Anyways,
exclusive.
And then,
Jesus.
And then I like just as I got into kicks, Jordans was like my heart and soul for life, and I still had other kicks, but like Jordans were my main thing, and I just like to design. So then I found out about bespoke, and at that point you had to know somebody to get in.
Right.
So I got in and did my first pair, and then I was just like hooked. Even though it was $1,000, like after waiting, like you spend $1,000 and then you wait like 12 weeks for the shoe. So like you're like forgot that you even spent the money type deal, and you get mad and shit. But then when the shoe comes, it's like so worth it.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, like I can always wear my bespokes. Like that always could be like a go-to. Like that's just. So then I just started doing bespokes and putting myself out there, and people started to notice them and see them. And as I did more and more, I just got more notoriety from it. And I got picked for like sneaker features, like in magazines and stuff. And then I just entered Cultivator, and they picked me. So that's how I got here. And this time, I didn't have to enter again. They just called me back and asked me to do it and told me I'd be featured creator.
All right. Well, you just killed one of my questions, but I got a visual here. This isn't your first shoe. This is actually your fourth with Cultivator. Talk to us about how that started, like how that relationship started, and then kind of just go into like the creative process that you went through for the first 3.
Okay, so for the first time, I feel like they were just starting. It was only their second time doing it. So I basically just got like hardly any options, and like it wasn't really like Nike. Of course, it's with Nike, but like Nike now is way more involved. They're partners with them. Like Nike's running it basically. They're paying for the marketing and everything. So it's like a whole 3 levels up. Like, so the first time they just said you could pick 3 shoes and design them and, you know, market them and sell them, and they would promote it. And, you know, it was a Nike shoe and it was through Nike and all that. So then after I did it the first time, I wound up being like top seller, and I was female, and all 3 of my shoes were in the top 20. So then I think like it was like literally compared to this time, it was like night and day. Like I felt like it was a whole nother experience, because now I feel like I'm actually doing something with Nike. That I was like, I'm doing it. It's a Nike shoe, but Nike's not here like heavy like they are now. So
Right. Out of the first 3, what was your favorite?
oh, that's hard. I really like the Huarache colorway, but I don't really like Huaraches.
Gotcha.
So the corner store for me, people are hitting me up today asking me if they could buy it for resale. I was like,
Damn. What's the resale markup?
fun. I was like, well, StockX hit me up, and hopefully I'll be on their blog, and they're gonna put my shoe they wanted product shop. So
I think that's gonna be dope.
we'll see.
Because you get that final number, then I mean that's a limited shoe at that point instantly. So you know that's awesome.
They wanted the SKU numbers on the box too, so I feel like that was like a good sign.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm just really having a great experience. Today my phone is like on red the whole day, so
That's
just
awesome.
the entire day.
That's awesome. Let me see here. I got so just talk to us about like how they approached you for the second one.
So they said, well, basically they always kept in contact. After I did the first one, they were like, can you do a survey? And we want to talk to you. So when they spoke to me, I gave them so much information on what they should do and how they should fix it, what they should add, that they felt, as they told me, that they were like, we got so much from you. Like, we want you to meet with our marketing team for our, like, we just want you to meet with them. They didn't like say to me, like, they wanted me to do it again, but I felt like, you know, this is a good stepping stone for me, and I'll help them. Like, you know, you never know. So I went, instead of having a phone call meeting, they were like, well, since you're in the city, if you want, we can meet you. So I went and met like 3 people in a boardroom. It was like really nerve-wracking. I was like, is this an interview? Like, it was so weird.
Offer me a job.
I was sweating, like, I don't sweat. And I was like, oh my God, I was dying. So yeah. Then I went to that and talked to them. And then they really just were super nice. And they just gave...
From Michelle.
Uh-oh.
Your move on words with friend's mom.
The hell?
What is that?
This nigga got some of his damn Sesame Street toys playing in the background.
Shout out to Miss DMV Soul for the $25 dono. Appreciate that.
What the hell?
But yeah,
Alexa on some shit. I'm
thanks
sorry.
for derailing the show, Mo.
My bad. I've never done that. I don't know what happened. If it does it again, I'm gonna unplug it.
So since the
I was like,
go ahead.
that's Mo's girlfriend.
So
here's his wife. I thought I was like, is that his wife on it?
You don't talk back.
I'm like, who is this?
Get your ass upstairs.
she got Alexa reading all your text messages out loud to the family. Like, see, look, who is this? And I have a picture of the shoes, the shoes that came out today at 8 o'clock. If you want to purchase them, the link is in the description below. So feel free to, go out and support one of us. But talk to us about, since this process was a lot different, just kind of tell us about how you came to pick the shoe and the colors. And it looks like they gave you a lot more run, and I thought it was awesome that they didn't give you a shoe that you could go out and make, because I think that you're competing with other people trying to be creative. Because I know when Sneaker Box did theirs, you could create that same shoe for like $10 cheaper and put whatever colors and put your own name on it. So I think that competed, where your shoe is not available, I don't believe, for ID right now.
Well, so basically that's what ID wanted to do though. So they gave us options so this shoe is gonna be on ID. So this time it was like there's 3 shoes. They assigned the shoes, but I asked for the 270 React.
Okay.
Because I was like, it had the most paneling, and I like to do colors. So I was like, if they could do a lot of paneling on it, then it'd be like doper for me because then I could say I like the 200 too a lot, but I don't own a 200. It's not like I don't own a 270 either, but I just felt like I could do more, so I wanted that. But I know these shoes are gonna go on ID eventually, so that's why they're doing this push like with these shoes.
Okay.
But you're not gonna be able to do the options that we have.
Right.
So
Are
that's
you
where
gonna be able to do like the
Cultivator took it to
squiggle,
another level.
the squiggle swoosh?
I don't know. I feel like like why wouldn't Nike like maybe capitalize on that? Like, but when I was doing the marketing test for them before I got back on it again, they were sending me like things that you could put on the tongue, like which one would I like, which one would I pick, like those. So that was from Cultivator. That wasn't from Nike. So I think in Cultivator's defense, like they're trying to make their program their own program still. Like, I don't think necessarily want to be like, they told us no one can make our shoe. That's what they told us. They said no one's going to be able to make your shoe. So, that to me, like, was good enough. And at the end of the day, like, no offense to anyone, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I don't think anyone would make my shoe. So, like me being someone who designs shoes, like, this is a perfect stepping stone for me because I'm putting my designs out there and people are, like, intrigued by it because it's not something you would normally see. Like, Nike's never did a colorway like this.
Right.
And that was, like, my goal, like, because I want to be different. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you're a good designer, no matter what, I feel like people will still buy your shoe.
Right.
But some people's shoe, I'm not even, like, some people's shoe, I feel like I looked at them and I was like, did you take 5 minutes to make that shoe? Like, I don't know. I feel like if you have this platform to make a shoe, you might as well make a fucking dope-ass shoe.
Right.
Like, why go to two colors? Like, to me, that was like, whatever. But that's my opinion. I wish everybody like the best to do.
Yeah, I mean, I thought yours was definitely the dopest, and I'm not just saying that because we're friends. I thought yours was the dope. Yours, and then somebody else's stood out the most to me out of all of them. And then
was it a 200? Because I love the 200.
Yeah.
It was fresh. It was called Fresh.
I think
it's
so.
super dope. It's green. It has some pink in it.
It was just. It looked. Was it?
Yeah, like
no.
The option that they gave an option of the I can't think of the word. The fadeaway ombre thing. There was so many options. Like you could pick colors with like the fade of 3 colors. Okay. But I felt like everybody was gonna pick that. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick solid.
There was 3 that stuck out because there was one that it was orange and blue. That was kind of dope. And then there was one that was not the same as yours, but kind of had a vibe. Like it had the
it was black.
The voltage color?
No, not that one. Not that one.
Okay.
It was a darker one. It was a darker shoe, and it had the squiggle swoosh. I think it had a red swoosh.
I'll be honest. I focused on one shoe.
I did too, but I wanted to look at the other ones to see what other people were doing because I just thought that this model was the best out of all the models to pick. The one I thought was cool except for I didn't like the back air pocket. I don't even know which one it is. I think it was Zane. Is it Zane something?
Zane Styles.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know who he was, but then after seeing his shoe, I wanted to go look, and I looked on his Instagram, and I thought, like, he's got some dope art on there.
He's an artist. He's dope. He's an artist.
Where he's got like the words and has the pictures in the words. That's so awesome. Did you guys
I know him.
Okay.
So me and him are friends. So I was like helping him through the process.
Okay.
Like trying to, because Cultivator really is not really good with emails. So people like don't know what's going on. And they put us in a chat with like all the creators. So I'm in a chat with all of them.
Okay.
And then I'm in the chat with the featured as well. Yeah.
So do you guys get like an opportunity to all meet?
They want to do a meetup. They want to do a photo shoot. Like they're all trying to like do that because everybody's based in New York this time.
Right.
Which I thought was smart. They did everyone in the same state.
Okay.
So you could all like meet up and like chill, whatever.
That's awesome.
But I just had experience, so I had an upper hand a little because I knew what was coming and how it was gonna go, and I knew what was gonna turn out like. So
how did you feel like when 8 o'clock hit? Like what was your between 7:58 and 8 o'clock? What was your feeling?
She ain't sleep.
I didn't sleep, no. And then I had to order like 10 pairs for international people. So I was basically just ordering sizes so I could ship them overseas when like it's time to like
Damn.
get them. They're like, when am I gonna get them? I'm like, don't start.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I saw that date and I was like,
Yeah, I was like, it is what it is. I mean, when you buy an ID, you can anticipate that.
Well, it doesn't say ID on it. It's not ID
Well,
anymore.
yeah,
It says Air Max 270 inside the shoe. It's like not.
But are they made to? They're
So
made
it's a
to order
different-
though, right? I mean, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, see, I thought they were already stocked since it was locked in. That's why when I saw the date, I was like, wait, I'm not going to get them in 3 days?
No, they give that date though, but it's not. I got my pair in a week and a half when I
Yeah.
ordered it. And they
They
told
do
me like
come-
a month. So
I mean, it would have been nice if I could have got mine when you did, but
Yeah. even
Yeah.
but even ID sometimes. I mean, they'll only take a couple weeks sometimes.
he himself got in there. I don't know how he did, but you know, Jamal,
We're not going-
he scooped his way
we're not going there. Go ahead and finish the interview.
in.
So let me ask you
You're still
this.
mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm smiling.
Well, tell
Nothing makes me mad.
us about Soho and your release. Your release there for anybody that's local, so maybe they can go out and support you.
So yeah, there'll be on starting Monday, August 26th. There'll be like a display on my shoe. There'll be physical pairs of my shoe, and you could see my story and my shoe and order it there at a kiosk that they're gonna put in there for the shoe. So you could probably go up, sign right into your Nike account. You don't even got to take your card out. Click, click, click. Done. I'm just ready to just go see it. I don't even care if anybody orders a pair.
That's awesome.
I just want to
People
see
already-
it. Dream
people
come. I'm gonna
already-
be hot girl summer pose right next to my display, like,
Uh-oh.
chilling.
Here we go.
I'm kidding.
So let me ask you this last question here, and then I'll open it up if these guys have any questions. But if you could pick any silhouette, any brand, what shoe would you want to design off of?
We know that answer.
Any brand.
Oh, any brand? Oh.
Any brand,
Any
any
brand.
silhouette. Any brand, any silhouette.
I mean, obviously, I've done like 5 Air Max 1, so like it wouldn't be that exciting to do another one, even if it was for the people.
Right.
So I would say I would love to do an Asics Gel Light 3. I could kill that, but like the
Okay.
old shape. I can't do the new shape.
Is it new? Is that split tongue a new thing?
I think it's
No,
always
that's been always.
Hmm.
Always.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's what I got. Anybody else got any questions?
Marcus, you there? You're alive?
Yeah, I'm
Anybody in
chilling.
the chat have any
I was-
questions for Kristen either?
I'm chilling. I've been looking at the chat because they going in, calling me old and grumpy and saying smile and all that shit. But
I'm trying to look good.
first, I just want to say congrats on everything you got going. I mean, you're killing it, and I mean everything you're doing. I'm loving it. Just keep blowing it up like you're doing.
Thank
'cause
you.
you're
I'm
doing
trying to push.
I'm loving it.
Thank
My
you.
question is, what's next? What? I mean, you're doing so many things. What's next for you?
Well, I have a manager now, so trying to get a contract. I don't want to like go like to somewhere and be a designer in Oregon. I don't want to do that. I want to make GRs. Like I want to be someone they contract. My dream. This may sound crazy to everyone. And I'm saying this on YouTube, which is crazy, but like I would love to do a Jordan line. Like if I could get a Jordan line, that'd be my dream because I love Jordans my whole life. Not a whole line, but if I got to do a shoe and some like gear to go with it, like that'd be amazing. But that's my ultimate, like right now, like I'd love to work with Nike again or other brands. Like I did sign a contract with them, so I can't do anything for 2 months. So hopefully it's with them and I don't have to wait.
I see a Bape and KB collab down the line.
No, that would be fucking amazing.
That would be cool for
me,
sure.
me and Baby Milo on a shirt, like the best. Like they make the rappers like mad small. with the
Please
big
don't
head.
get her started.
and he's doing your pose and shit. That would be
See,
fun.
now you got me in my feelings thinking about
Please.
Babe collab.
Please don't get her
It'll
started.
happen. It'll happen.
All right.
Okay,
So
no hater.
let's see here. Did anybody else
Oh,
have
hey.
any questions? Let's see.
I'm good.
Daniel
Anything I
Dab said,
need, I
"When do we
can
get to
ask.
see you on sneaker shopping." What they gonna? He said you ain't gonna go on there because they ain't gonna charge you $1,000 for a Jordan 7 Ray Allen.
That's you, KB. When you going on there?
I don't know. Never.
You never know. You never know.
I honestly, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I would be making a shoe and it'd be in Nike Soho, I probably would have laughed in your face. So I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Hey, gotta believe.
Yeah,
You gotta claim it.
Don't
You know.
shortchange yourself because I mean, and just like the amount of support you got, I mean, it's amazing because a lot of the sneaker community is really segmented, but I feel like, you know, when you drop your shoe, a lot of people, you know, they really came out to support, and I think that's awesome. I mean, you know, people that may not get along with each other, they still came together to, you know, support, and I think that's dope.
Yeah, like I feel really like honestly blessed that like all these people support me and like the DMs that I was getting, like how like I'm genuine and like they like are happy for me. Like usually you don't get those kind of messages, but like it's been like a really, really good like experience, and like a lot of people like made me feel like people do want to see me win, like they do want to see me do good. So it's a great feeling. I definitely cried my eyes out today that this is happening. So super excited.
Just don't get a big
corny,
head.
but it's emotional. I'll never. First of all, I already have a big head, but I won't get. I'll always be humble. I'll always remember like where I came from. I thank Cultivator up and down a million times, and they tell me that they thank me. Like they think that I help them. So like to me, like that's just so amazing to have that relationship with them. Like they're like family. So I feel like if they do another drop and as they grow, if they want, they'll ask me back.
Right.
I feel like they make it sound like that. Like once you're a part of it, you're a part of it. So, which is really cool. Really nice. Oh, that'd be. Well, I want a seasonal drop, but I want it out of the Nike store.
Right.
Hey,
right.
keep pushing.
Maybe
All you gotta do is keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Exactly.
Remember, we talked about it. I told you 2019. See? Just
Now
keep pushing.
2020.
Hey.
It's coming.
I just try to, you know, be a good person and, you know, do good so good things can happen to me.
Shit, I try and be good.
Yeah, I
It
try
works
to.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
right.
it don't.
Mo, you the devil.
Man.
Sometimes I gotta be, you know,
All
the
right,
bad.
well, I didn't see. Let's see here. I didn't see any other questions. So let's roll right into what's up next.
Uh-oh.
Because I envy your normal life.
What's up next?
It seems that envy is my sin.
What's in the box? Sponsored by the Container Store. This is when we talk about some of the latest pickups that we got, and then Old Man Polo struggles mightily to load up the releases for the week. So, with that being said, does anybody have anything that they like to show?
I got a few. Just go ahead, KB.
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to show my Stu 70 that I have on my foot.
Show it.
Ladies first, let's go.
Here.
Well,
I gotta
then again,
take
that could be
I gotta
more.
take it off.
I was gonna have us show hers last. I mean, that's the
Ladies
cream of the
first,
crop.
man. Which is probably why you
Lock
jumped
in.
in.
There you go. Oh, I didn't even know that they had the.
The Statue of Liberty's made of
That tongue
swooshes.
is so dope, man. That's so dope.
Oh yeah.
Swooshes. Chilling. These are wrecked already because I literally wear them every day because they're the most comfortable shoe that I own.
Stop
And I'm
moving.
not
How
even
many
just
pairs?
saying that.
How many pairs do you get for personal?
Well, they gave me one for free, the pair, and then I just ordered another pair today, but I think I might order one more pair
There's
because
one.
like I really like them and I want to have them forever.
Let me. Can I see the bottom?
That's my shoe.
Can I see the
Sure.
bottom of it? I like the one picture that you posted where you had the multiple shoes with all the bottom.
Yeah, that was.
So basically, I made the camp out, my awesome photographer, take a picture of the bottom of the shoe, and I was like, put like wallpaper, like I want it all over.
Okay.
So he's like, I don't know how that's gonna look. I was like, just do it, and it came out really fire. I'm
sure
gonna
he
make wrapping
appreciates that,
paper
too.
and sell it. No, he hates
Really?
me right now.
No, I think he
really
appreciates the
dope
fact that
shots.
you shouted him out. You know, you didn't
Oh.
really
shade
dope
him on
shots.
credit.
Yeah, shout out to the camp out. He's in the chat right now.
His shots, like, yo, honestly, the marketing, he's helped me. Like, when I start rolling out my marketing photos, which I really haven't, only posted a couple, but like the ideas that we had, like I have a few, like the Statue of Liberty one, like they're so New York, and like it all just fell into place. Like we went out one day and like everything just was like hitting the mark. Like he really, like his editing, his ideas, like sometimes like we collabo and shit comes out super dope. Like he's really good at that. So like I have to say, like I couldn't have done this without him. I mean, I could have. He was like, why don't you have some other photographers?
Mike, take this sound bite
I
of
was
her
like-
saying that. I couldn't
was
have done
like-
this without you. Take that sound
I
bite and
was
play that
like-
shit every day.
I was like, why would I hit up another photographer when they all suck? Like, you're the best one, no offense, in New York. I was like, who else am I gonna hit up? Like, I just was like, no, you have to take them. So basically, like now he's commenting. I'm not speaking on this marketing scheme. Like, this guy.
All right. Who next?
But nah, definitely.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead, whatever. So,
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I promise.
It's just that's the only one you got, KB.
that's all I
I guess
got
that's the
this
only one
week.
that matters.
Oh
though,
wait,
right? That's
Right.
all
I
that
got
matters.
I got satin ones, but we know what those look like. So
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
I don't know
We're
what they
gonna talk
look
about
like. 'cause
those.
I don't know. What they
I'll
look
show
like.
you mine.
Yeah,
You can
go
see
ahead.
mine, Mo.
I'm gonna show you something.
All right,
too.
so
yeah, he'll show it for us.
just real quick, I got the chlorophyll 3s. Got them on the low. Got a
man.
super discount on them.
Free?
No, almost the sketch ones, the white pair. I need the black pair. Probably getting
The
those.
black pair was kind of
eventually.
exclusive.
Yeah, but they not that high on StockX.
Oh, okay.
Then Roll picked up the Cool Gray 4s for me, so got those. And the shoe everybody been talking so much shit about all weekend, the satin one. And yes, I can wear it. It is my size. So
They got a heel. They got a heel on the back for you.
if I'm a girl, then I guess I'm a girl. Why you mad? Because I didn't fit you?
It's ma'am.
I mean, I ain't gonna go into that right now.
Right. We'll go into that soon.
Yeah, I
Topic
can't speak on it because they don't come in my size. So,
Right.
you know.
We have men feet, so unfortunately we can get it. You and Kristen over there gonna be posing together.
I got the baby feet.
Oh, man.
Bay toes.
So, Mo.
Yeah, I got one. I got these back again. They just came in today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mo.
Mr. Catch and Release.
Hey man, look, I had the bigger
Oh, wait,
fish on the
he told
table.
me- He told me, I don't know if I'm still on the fence about your shoes. I was like, oh, word? He's like, I was like, okay, Mo, whatever. He's like, oh, well, funds might be low. And he's pulling out Travis Scott.
You know
That's
I was
just
getting
today.
your
He got-
shoe runners.
He got other shit coming in the mail.
Hey.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry.
all pretty decent price stuff though.
Yeah.
I got one thing, and Maul kind of beat me to it, of course. Mr. Crab.
Oh wait. Let me see that.
Oh, wait, so you reminded me, I got one more thing from Jamal. He got me the pink.
The
Pink
starfish.
ones. Mhm.
Please don't call him.
Starfish.
Don't call him.
Those are fun. I'm calling him Jamal all I want. Jamal.
I'm like, who?
Yeah, but I couldn't pass up a red shoe. Actually, I thought I didn't get these, and then Foot Locker hit me with the confirmation, and I was like, oh, all right, So, I like them. My daughter doesn't like them. She was cracking on me, but then her boyfriend said he liked them, so maybe she likes them now. So, but that's all I got. Marcus, are you prepared?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Where's the damn thing out here to pull up another screen? Hold on.
Here we go. Technical
Share
user
your
error
screen
already.
on the far left.
Shut it, fat boy.
Oh,
Stop. Wait, hold up now. Kev controls the show. He can cut
Can
you
y'all
off.
see it? I'm talking about your ass.
Why are you looking at my
Share
ass?
your
though?
screen.
Yeah, y'all can't see it?
Negative.
Hell no. Damn AOL.
Okay, hold on. It's coming.
Pause.
I don't want to hear that.
I hate y'all.
Oh man, this guy.
Man, look, it's the the settings on here, they move slow. They won't let me. It ain't gonna do it. Shit, fuck it. It ain't gonna do it.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about.
Sir, this is why you had this pulled up before.
It is pulled up. It's not about not being pulled up. It's about allowing me. It pulls up. Share your screen. The gray share your screen is grayed out. Shit, I don't know why.
So is your beard. Figure it out, mother.
All right, don't worry about it. We will. There's no releases.
That shit coming out anyway.
What does come out? The FIBA 12s come out.
Yeah, the FIBA 12s, and it's an Air Max Golf that's coming out.
Yeah, I don't need those.
Oh shit, that Air Max Vinyl coming out too.
Ain't shit coming out though, right?
Well,
can we look at
net zero? Yep, Dabs, you're right. So let's go ahead and move into the topics.
Damn you, Dabs.
Welcome to the topics portion of the show that is sponsored by City Jeans Premium and 8-9 Manufacturing Company. The first topic that we have is going to be about the women's exclusive satin ones, and then also other women's shoes that, you know, guys go after. And are they only for women? Like, do y'all have problems with guys going after these shoes? And I want to start with Kristen on this one.
Let's go. So
yeah,
I don't have a problem with guys going after the shoes because girls go after the guys' shoes. I don't have a problem with it. But when guys start pushing girls out of the way and not being respectful to girls, then I got a problem with it, because these guys in New York be acting crazy over some pair of shoes, and it's insane.
Right.
Like I had a really dope experience. Diggi, shout out to her. She hooked it up. She got 10 girls to get pairs that are actually gonna wear them, that she knew was not gonna resell them, that was gonna wear them, and we all got invited to get pairs. Diggi like hooked that whole shit up, and that was like amazing. But literally being outside watching the like shit go crazy, like one girl I know stayed there for 12 hours and she was like, I can't even take it, got off the line, stood there and didn't get no shoes after that. Like, because dudes go, what? They start pushing, the cops come and start yelling. It's like insane, like how they act over shoes. That I don't care. Like, if you're gonna go after a shoe, whatever. Like, people use bots to go after shoes every day. It's the same shit to me. Like, so like whatever, people go after the shoes they want. They shouldn't be unisex anyway. It should be both.
Right.
But at this time, like in day and age, like, why does it even still have to be like that? Guys wear pink, like girls wear dark colors. Yo, all the good Jordans don't come in my size. Like, it sucks.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, people say that, you know, guys will go ahead and get the girl shoes, but I mean, me and Mo, we can't really speak to it because our sizes are usually past unless they have like the really extended size. It's like, I mean, I got a pair of those off-white Tigers and I like them. Nobody else liked them, but I liked them.
Right.
So, like, you know, I don't think people had a problem with people going after that. It was just the exclusive stuff. When the guys have exclusive stuff, you know, there's women out there that go after, you know, our exclusive stuff, and I don't have a problem with it. At the end of the day, 9 chances out of 10, we're not going up against each other. We're going up against bots. We're going up against resellers. That's the main person that we have an issue with. We only pick the guy and the guy's wearing the shoes, we only pick him because we can point the finger at him when he may have bought them for resale too. So,
right. I agree.
You know,
I think that's I think, like you said, in reality, because at the end of the day, you know, the guy's shoes, I mean, we're battling each other every week, right? But I think the bigger issue is, you know, if you're gonna be mad at somebody, be mad if, let's say, me and Kev, we can't even fit them. If me and Kev just picked them up just to flip them, and we're taking a pair away from, you know, a lady who could have got them, I can see being mad at that. You know, I mean, for me, I couldn't get the shoe, so I don't generally just sit here and say, let me try for something to flip it. I'm gonna try and help somebody out if they ask, you know. So, but I mean, unless it's aesthetically built for a woman, which I don't believe it is. And if I'm wrong, you know, somebody like Diggi or Kristen, you know, educate me. it's just a women's shoe because of the size it's capped at, not because it's built for a woman's foot.
No, but
so
no,
I mean, if you're a
it's
guy,
true, though. Sometimes women's shoes are my women Jordans are cut different. I wear a different size in women Jordans than I wear in men's. I
so
do
some
believe
dudes
it's
walking
a little
around with
bit
ballerina
different.
feet.
No, it's not that big of a difference. Is that I'm very aware of my feet because I'm a dancer.
Right.
So like shoes, I like pay attention to that shit. Like I don't know, they feel different. I do feel like they're cut different. Certain shoes, I feel like kids' shoes are cut different than women's shoes too. But I feel like the kids are more cut against the men's. Like it's like more men's. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe I sound crazy.
I think there's
I
one.
mean, you would know. I wouldn't know. I can't fit any women's shoes. So I mean, maybe
Even
there is.
Danny's in the chat saying it. Danny's in the chat saying
What'd
it.
you say? Oh,
He's
they're cut
saying
different.
that women's shoes are cut different. I feel like they are
Danny,
too.
sit back because I'm gonna cut you.
But
in a
whatever,
minute.
that's
You
not the
just-
issue. Everybody has different feet.
Right.
It's just what Jordan chooses to cut their shoe as. So,
I think, like you
but
said,
at
though,
the
it
end of
becomes
the
a
day-
problem when the men are beating up or pushing on the women
Yeah, I
just
don't
for
think
a
that-
shoe. I mean, it's a shoe.
I
Dude,
think
it's
that
the last
a
release
shoe,
I
like-
went to. I went to a Stone Island Supreme release. This is like the last release I went to, and I was there with Mike and another guy, and we were there when it opened. But they like to do this thing where they don't open the gate until it's time to. You don't get to line up basically until it's time for the store to open. So you could be there 12 hours, but
And
if
then it
dudes
gets
get there, they're pushing you. So then
Yeah.
basically I was pissed off. I started screaming match with a dude. Mike was about to fight a guy. Mike got kicked off the line. Then he's like, I'm gonna have to fight somebody because you have a big mouth. And like it just turned into like this big thing for like no reason. Like,
But I think that
No, but
I think
seriously.
that if it's an exclusive shoe, it doesn't matter if it's a guy or a female shoe, something's gonna pop off, and we've seen that it does. But I don't condone that. I don't think that you shouldn't be putting your hands on a female. You shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody when you're trying to go get sneakers. At the end of the day, I mean, if you don't show up in time to get them, then you don't get them, and you just have to chalk it up, or you got to pay the up to get the to get the resale, and that's what it is. But
Maybe they should do something to cater towards the women, where it could be something where maybe the first 10 women get a pair, and then I don't know. I mean, there are ways that you can cater to where it works
dudes
out.
gonna be sending their women in to go get them anyway. Like
right, there's not a perfect situation.
The best is when the dudes cry, like, you letting the girls in. They cry worse. We get this every time. We don't say shit to girls. Like, we got more thicker skin than the dudes, because when they don't get their pair, they're on the line, like, for no reason. Like, bro, calm down. You get every single release.
That's because they're cutting into that
It's
money.
just the shit, Joe.
And like I
First
said,
off,
like I said, like me being a bigger foot, like I can't tell somebody, hey, you shouldn't be able to wear that because I don't have any skin to lose there. So I know that there's people that have been posting. I know that House of Heat posted, something about guys wearing women's shoes, and it looks funny. Like, it doesn't look funny because these shoes look just like these shoes, but with satin on them, and they make guys that are satin as well. So I can't go out there and say like, hey, you look stupid for wearing these shoes, because it really it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that I can't wear them. Like, if I can't wear them or if I can't afford them, I ain't speaking negatively on them.
Right. It has nothing to do. I mean, and the leather ones look better anyway. The satin is gonna get messed up. I mean, I got I've had 2 pairs of satin. The Flight Jacket 6, which I spilled some oil on it and they got messed up. And then I got the LLE May 1s, and the toe box is.
But you hard on your shoes, so that's you.
I'm not hard on my shoes. I mean,
yes,
you can't prevent if somebody drops some oil on your shoe. If you go out if I go to a function.
And this ain't the same type of satin that you have on those shoes. It's not going to get messed up that way.
Is it on the toe box or is it on the side?
No, it's just on the back. It's
Yeah,
just the satin is just on the back, and it's not even the same type. It's a harder, coarser, almost a corduroy type satin.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's overrated. Satin is overrated, right?
I mean, it may be overrated. That's not the point of the topic, whether or not it's overrated. I mean, what we're talking about is, are men not allowed or should not buy women's shoes? I've seen a few people in the comments, and I've seen stuff on IG all week where people talking shit about guys buying women's shoes. I mean, first thing, I was trying to help Diana get her pair. And she was able to score hers through things we did, and I was able to score mine. So when people are saying, "Oh, help the women," we do that. I mean, we know amongst ourselves, we do that every week.
Right.
So that's one thing that people need to throw out the window.
It's different for you guys. You guys have different release things. Like we're in New York, so we have a lot of resellers out here. You guys, most of you guys rely on online, so you guys help each other. That's dope. But we out here, the guys out here are savages. They're savages. They really are terrible.
And that's another thing, though. I don't mind helping somebody in New York if they hit me up and say, "Hey, can you help me get these shoes?" Because I know what y'all have to go through. I'm open to helping anybody. I mean, because it works. You know, if I help you out, I know somewhere down the line you're gonna help me out, and that's how I built relationships, and that's how I've been able to cop a lot of shit lately. When everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you lucky, you getting everything." I got Diana helping, I got Mo helping, I got Kev helping, I got L. I mean, we all look out for each other, and that's one of the problems I see in the community that doesn't go on. But back to the topic. I don't feel like just because they put a W on the box that means a man can't wear it. Now, if there's a store that's set up, they should allow the women to come in first. I saw Mike say he let the women in. That's the way it should be at every store, but we know that that's not going to happen because at the big box stores, Foot Locker and places like that, they just care about the dollar. They don't care who comes in and buy it because they got resellers coming in there buying 8, 9, 10 pairs every weekend that they know is cheating the system, but they don't care. They just care about selling out of their shoes because they're trying to meet a quota every week. We get that. But then we have the other smaller stores who should look out for the women. But, to get on me, I wear a damn women's 12. I don't know not one fucking female that's rocking a women's 12. So why are you mad at me about buying a shoe that I'm going to rock it? Whereas a reseller's buying it to sell it.
I mean,
I feel
these are 14 and a half. 14 and a half?
Damn.
14 and a half.
Damn.
Why you get a 14 and a half?
Because
you had to size up 2.5 inches?
It's a woman.
Yeah, it's a women's shoe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. So it's a 13.
It's comfortable though.
I mean, I have other shoes, back in the day, and Dabs made comment about back in the day, dudes wasn't buying women's shoes. Yeah, they were. Yes, they were. Because when women's shoes used to go up to a size 14 and 15 in Jordans, niggas was buying them shoes. I have a pair of the fucking Harbor Blue.
Mike had the white and pink, the gray and pink 5s.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
If I could find those, I would. Yeah,
niggas get too much into
they had the gray and pink 5s.
Dudes get too much into their damn masculinity where I can't wear it because it's a woman. It's a fucking Jordan at the end of the day.
Yeah,
they put a W on the box instead of putting an M for men. It's a damn Jordan. Get off that shit. Yeah. I saw Dabs comment about wearing skinny jeans. If whatever somebody want to wear, that's on them. I mean, I don't like seeing niggas wearing big ass wide leg jeans sitting on top of their shoe and you can't see the shoe. I mean, but that's everybody got their preference. Right. That don't make nobody feminine because they want to wear something that may fit a certain way or whatever the case may be. Ain't nobody rocking no high heels and no skirts and shit like that. That's when you question it. Even then, you don't question it. Exactly. That's their lifestyle.
Yes, that's what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta.
I don't judge nobody based on do you. Everybody do you. Stop worrying about what the next
I wear men's clothes. Nobody's yelling at me that I get the Supreme jacket that they want. I mean,
it's only when it's the height.
But you put in the legwork, and then you built the relationships to be able to secure it. Then you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships with the concrete outside the store.
I mean, you know how to go about getting it. Half the people that say, "Oh, I didn't get this," are like, well, what did you do to get it? Well, I waited on Twitter, and or that's all they do. They don't know.
If your granddaddy shouldn't have wore. If your granddaddy didn't wear it, you shouldn't wear it. I don't want to dress the way my granddaddy dressed.
I know, right?
You're not gonna have me walking around here looking like buckwheat or something off of the.
You looking like the Tuskegee Airmen.
Keep that shit. Keep that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My grandpa wasn't wearing Jordans. He's probably wearing something more like a Yeezy.
Monster, you got some satin sheets. You keep making that comment, satin for sheets. You got some satin sheets at the crib.
But they have men's shoes that are satin. I mean, these are satin.
I mean, they got men's clothes that are satin. I mean,
these are satin.
What is this? Satin. They throw satin on the woman's Jordan. Everybody think satin is only for women. Come on now.
This is a men's release.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Nah, I mean it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to
Yeah, everybody's got their opinion.
And
I get that.
And if you think
but a material does not make something feminine. I mean, that's just crazy to me.
Woosah, Marcus.
If you rocking polyester, shit.
Can I see you in a satin negligee?
That's a little something different there.
That's outside.
What if I made you a boxer short set out of satin? Would that be okay? It'd still be a negligee. No, two piece.
So you got satin socks.
I'm trying to think of what some satin boxes might look like.
You got a satin cape.
Oh, they got satin boxers.
But you'll be sliding around in them hoes all day and shit. You know, ass be sliding when you sit down and stuff.
Oh man,
you can't sweat in them hoes.
Oh man.
Oh God! Please tell me we're done with this topic.
All right.
Never done.
You got anything else to say on that satin?
Marcus, somebody needs to make a Photoshop of Marcus in a satin outfit.
Oh, that can
do it.
I gotta see this.
Do it. Make it happen, Kev, please.
I need this satin.
Don't forget the heels too.
I got you. Let's hit
Damn,
this.
My girl ain't got no problem with whatever kind of underwear I wear. That's all that matters. As long as my girl ain't got a problem with what I wear, it don't matter what no motherfucker think.
I don't.
As long as the fridge keeps the meat cool, it's all good. Let's go. The next topic, we're gonna talk about Jay-Z and his partnership with the NFL. And did he leave Colin Kaepernick out in the cold? Like, go ahead.
As I think that he probably is trying to make it a better situation. So sometimes you have to step into a situation that's not good to rebuild it. So I don't necessarily think maybe they have a problem with Kaepernick and maybe he's going in there to work. Maybe it's going to take some time. Now he's now he's going to be working with them closely. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he can infiltrate. That's how you build something great. You have to infiltrate, and you know what I'm saying? You can't just, especially with people who are so one-track minded and don't see things, there is two sides to every story. So, maybe he could be the peacemaker and make it right. But right away, people jump on it.
Yeah. I think it's early to say what it's going to be, because if you look at some of these clippings, it basically looks like, hey, Jay-Z took the bag and he tried to, he sold out the cause for personal gain. But at the end of the day, you do want to have somebody in there that is able to make changes to address, the disparity. And, even though, it's not about Colin Kaepernick having a job, we have to talk about that. We have to talk about how he was able to be blackballed, and then people tried to legitimize it by saying, "Oh, well, he wasn't that good." I'm like, well, he's definitely better than a lot of these backup quarterbacks that are out there right now. So let's talk about that. So I hope that what Jay-Z does is he's able to, talk to these guys, and if he becomes an owner, he does more than just become an owner. He does more than just joining the club like Clarence Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope that I hope that is different. But from what everybody else is saying, they said that he didn't have any conversation with Colin Kaepernick about the move, and I think that's kind of messed up.
I'm sure he didn't.
Yeah. I mean, not that he has to check in with him, but if he was taking on his stance, he's wearing his jersey on Saturday Night Live in support, and then for him to say, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, but I'm not gonna tell you about what my plans are to do that, so we can all be on the same, on the same level there."
I think it's one of those ask for forgiveness, not for permission type things. Because let's be realistic, right? And I'm not questioning that he's not doing this move to help better, social equality and bring it, to the forefront in the NFL. I think he is going to do that to some extent, but let's not act like he wasn't trying to get in there so that he can be a part owner of some team. That definitely heavily factored into it.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but don't make it about that you're doing this because it's about injustice. If I had to guess, the bigger issue is he's trying to be a part owner of a team. And then, once he gets in there, he'll help out with some stuff. but don't make it about like this was the priority. I don't think that was the priority, but I do think once he gets in there, he's gonna do some things to help, bridge the gap.
He wipes his ass with money.
This is what I wipe my ass with.
How do you think?
That's what I wipe my ass with.
How important do you think money is to Jay-Z at this point? Like seriously, Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, he's a billionaire. I mean, so he's a bit like Miss DMV. He's a businessman, right? Like it's a business.
We complain about the master mentality that the NFL owners have, but then we want to complain about Jay-Z wanting to become an owner. So how do you get into that? How do you get into that club if you don't do what he's doing?
No.
You might not be complaining, but people are complaining about,
He probably has to play the role to them to get in there.
Right. Exactly. But you can't sit here and come out and say, I'm kissing up because I want to be a part team owner. You're going to catch even more backlash. It's just don't try and act like this was your main reason for doing it. You're going to help. I don't disagree with that. But don't act like this was for Kaepernick first. It's so that you can be a part owner of a team, and it's probably going to be some little minuscule piece like he had with the Nets, the 0.00015%.
So what is he supposed to do to help Kaepernick?
I mean, who knows what he's going to do when he gets in there?
I mean, because
really going to be able to get him a job?
They have ownership votes that have to have a certain amount of votes, and
he ain't going to be able to get that man a job. There's no way.
I'm not saying that he can get him a job because it's almost to the point. I mean, how many seasons has he been without a team? So it might be tough for him to go out there and play right now, unless he's been working out and playing somewhere. I mean, if I was him, I probably would have played somewhere.
Right, CFL, something, XFL.
Just to prove to people that, hey, I'm out here balling. And
I think one thing is, I think we all missing the bigger picture. We keep talking about Kaepernick playing, and that's not the issue here. The issue at hand, that where it all started at, was the injustices that were going on with the police and things of that nature. And I think that, now we're looking at, Jay-Z gonna help Kaepernick get a job. I don't think that is even important.
It's not. Totally agree.
So
but I
that's
think
one of the things
using his situation as a talking point is a legitimate point, though. Like, I don't think that we should be worried about getting him a job. I think we should be worrying about people like owners getting together and blackballing somebody out of the league because he took a stand for what was right. Now that's what I have a problem with. Like, if he doesn't play again, that's fine. But I think that people got to own up to why wasn't he able to play? And we say, oh yeah, we blackballed him because maybe we got pressure from Trump. And I mean, if you guys pay attention, Trump blocked those two senators from being able to go to Israel last week. And it's crazy, man. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I mean, I don't want to get too deep into politics, but there's some stuff that are behind the scenes that we really don't know about that's happening in our country and then in the NFL. And hopefully if Jay-Z's in there and he can kind of draw light to this. Shout out to Mr. Kiss Connoisseur and Demetrius Reynolds. Appreciate the dono.
I think, like you said, Marcus, the focus should not be on getting Kaepernick a job, right? Like that's not even on my mind. At the end of the day, I think he just move on. Keep fighting the cause, but don't worry about trying to come back to the NFL. You got money, do something else, but keep fighting for your cause. I can see that.
Right. Everything.
Like I said, I just don't think Jay-Z is making it all about, I'm coming here for the social injustice. And it's like, no, that's secondary. You want to be an owner. And while you're an owner, you're going to make some changes. That's my whole thing. Don't say you talk to Cap.
In my mind, all of this happened for a reason. I mean, we haven't really had a lot of people in our community to stand up for anything that's going on. We still have the same old people that were standing up back in 1972 when I was first born. So by this happening to Kaepernick, it gives a voice to somebody who's young who can get out there and bring in. He can carry the torch and get the attention of other youth who didn't see our political activists back in the day. So I'm glad Cap's not in the NFL. Don't ever come back. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm glad Jay-Z is making moves to become an owner because he won't be the last. Once he gets in, then there'll be other people. Diddy might be able to come in. Who knows? We can keep making our way in the same way we've done with the NBA and make some of these changes happen. all of this stuff has fallen into place. It may not look like it from our perspective, but coming from where we were to where we are and where we're going, it's a big change. So we just gotta sit back and watch and wait. I'm telling you, we know Jay-Z. We've seen what he's done. We've praised him for the things he's done, and shit, it's things he's done that we don't even know about.
Right.
You know, so I got faith in the dude. I'm not just because I'm a fan, just because we've seen what he's been capable of doing.
Yeah,
so.
they did say that Jay-Z has been very giving with he's given out a lot of money to help us, if you will. but
well, I ain't got my check, but okay.
I mean, hey, you doing all right though. Doing all right. You buying J's every week. You don't need it. All right,
he got satins.
Yeah, satin drawers.
All right.
Pass.
So,
Good show, guys.
Yeah. Let's go. Let me put it into the hashtag here. Hashtag Hero, sponsored by the Container Store, 89 Manufacturing. Make sure you guys go ahead and I think the links are in the description. They might not be. I don't even know.
Geez.
But and then shout out to the homie last week donating Mel the Filthy Artist. Make sure you guys are following the homie. Always support. Definitely appreciate him. So let's go ahead and let's say our goodbyes. Kristen.
Pageant wave.
I just want to say shout out to Mike for his Hypebeast Radio podcast. Everybody should tune in once a week. I just want to say thank you to you guys for having me on, and thanks to everybody who bought my shoe. Like, you made my day. Like, I had probably one of the greatest days of my life today. Love messages and love. And just everybody coming out to support their fellow sneaker friend. Sneaker friends are the best friends. It's a fact. And that's it.
I can name a couple that ain't.
You got another show, KB, that you forgot to shout out.
I was just about to say, like, damn.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah. Every Thursday on a Thursday, the breakdown. If you want to watch it, be there. Run my mouth some more. Tune in.
Hey, Flashy Flash, thank you, brother, for the $15 dono.
Flashy Flash, I'm gonna send you my routing and bank account number, my brother.
All right, Mo, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Kristen. Thank you for coming on to the show. Definitely killed the shoe. Definitely can't wait to get that in and try it out. So, thanks for
at the gym,
all your hard work and your efforts. Oh yeah, I'm about to break that shit in at the gym. Hard. Pause. But
I can't wait to see everybody in DC. Exactly. I said I can't wait to see everybody in DC, but they won't be there.
That's
so.
if the shoe comes before that. But no, y'all coming. We're gonna keep talking about this offline. But
this guy.
But anyway, shout out to you guys, of course.
Hold on. Come to my party in New York, August 24th, 6 to 10. I'm just being a dick to fuck with you.
I'm about to say, do we need to switch back over to you and let you finish?
No. That was just because I want to bust your balls. But okay, your turn.
Lord Jesus. All right. Well, I don't need to shout out her party because she just took care of that. I think I'm pretty much Kristen. I mean, she did my part. So we're gonna kick it over to Graybeard over there.
No, you're not.
He
Oh, we're not?
He's the closer, man. All right, let me go ahead and first of all, Kristen, thank you for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. I mean, I know that your day's been busy and that you've been busy, and I like the fact that you're so humble about it. And then when people shout you out, you definitely show your appreciation. Where some people, I think that they would feel entitled, or I don't feel that with you. Like, I honestly feel like, you deserve to have this opportunity. So, thank you for coming through and giving us some time. Let's see here. Well, I let the flyer go early yesterday, so I kind of messed myself up. So I'm gonna go ahead and read. Thank you, and also thank you to the usual suspects. Thank you to everybody else that came that doesn't typically watch the show. Appreciate you, even if it was for KB. Definitely appreciate your attendance today. But shout outs go. Fresh Kicks John, KB Fresh Kicks, Kev, Big Boy Sneaks, Old Man Sneakers, 313 Retro Queen, Dre Day Kicks, J Soul, Matza, Dominican Coquille, Hella Laced, I Am Lars Young, T Sneaks. Let's see here. I think I might have everybody. Oh, Sha Fitness, Tattoo Art, Shalico. I think that's all I got. But appreciate everybody. So, old man, take us to the bridge.
All right. KB, thank you so much for coming on. I know this was a busy day for you, and for you to take time out and come hang out with us, that means a lot. And just hope to see big things from you, man. I'm proud of you. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And
Thanks,
usual
guys.
suspects, appreciate y'all for coming through and watching, supporting KB, supporting us. Appreciate the 29 thumbs up and the 4 thumbs down. We love you regardless of how you feel about us. And with that, we will see y'all next Monday. Peace.
Piece of cake.
That was off leak. Sorry.
You are now tuned into the Monday Midsole. Like, comment,